What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the next gen Madden 15 video on my PS4. Please do me a favor, take a moment, hit the like button for me, subscribe if you aren't already. Criticism in the comment section. As always, go over to Twitter, give me a follow, my username, Shutdown Safety, playing this for you at speed. And to me, this is one of those examples rarely seen through the user where the game is just going to give you a touchdown. There's nothing I was going to do to prevent this from being a score. And the way the game kind of nerfs itself, for lack of a better term, is a little bit crazy, and it almost makes you feel bad as things like this occur. Generally, it's frustrating because it's the computer that does it, but the way the game just hands things out is a little bit insane. To watch this from Ballard's perspective, you know, some people, some commentators might take this as a great play, or, you know, look at the stick skills I have. To me, I look at it the complete opposite. I mean, this is all defensive manipulation to give me a touchdown. Nothing I was going to do was going to impede that short of running backwards. I mean, the first thing you'll notice, Ballard hits the gap, and you can see right here the defensive tackle. Very little understanding of gap control. I mean, certainly he's in a situation right now where he could square me up, and instead he decides to run right in the back of the nose tackle. And then they kind of run around each other in pursuit of me, which, you know, again, is a little bit crazy. I've got Richie Incognito here, who's apparently still into bullying because he just destroys this corner. I mean, just lays him on the ground. And that's okay. I don't mind that. But the issue is I've seen 1,000 times in this game where the halfback is hit the lineman and loses balance, loses control, falls into the ground, whatever the case is going to be. And for some reason, maybe the avoidance detection in this play worked, but I was able to kind of scoot around Incognito pretty much unaffected. And I was actually so taken away by the block, I also noticed that number 34 was coming in, and I said to myself, okay, this is going to be the end of it because he's going to tackle me. I just had to slow down. I'm not going to be able to accelerate fast enough. And instead, he kind of shifts into this weird dragging tackle that I can run through. And then McBride, he's actually going to trip over number 34. You can't really tell too well, but he actually trips over him, and then he actually gets a better tackle. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm leaning forward now. There's no way he's not just going to drag me into the ground with his weight, but instead I blow through that tackle as well. Now I'm watching Kiwanuka come up behind me, and I know that he's faster than me because he's gained on me the entire time, and I say to myself, okay, Vic Ballard's a pretty small guy. When Kiwanuka catches me, this is going to be the end. But then all of a sudden, he must have seen a cheerleader he liked or something, because he decides now's the best time to get down on a knee and propose. I mean, he basically just crumbles in a pile behind me. So at this point, I'm pretty amazed by what I've seen, so I'm not really paying attention all that much to what I'm doing, and I start to get a little bit out of bounds. As I do that, Bromley just surges out of nowhere into the ground, trips up McLean, who really isn't impacted by it. And even though, if you noticed, I started to tightrope here just a little bit, none of them actually continue to pursue me at full speed, and I go in for a touchdown. And just to play this for you at speed, this really was one of the least rewarding big runs I've had in any video game. And it's simply because of the way you can see the game manipulates things in order to just hand you a play. And I don't like, as a user, not earning it, because that removes any immersion you have of these great runs. I would love to know your guys' opinions on this. Appreciate you checking it out. Back in the week with more content.